Okay, we should be live, right? Everything good? Yep. Okay. Give me 5 seconds to start the stream. My channel. Okay, there it is. Is there... Shouldn't there be just a way to share the stream from this page? Am I stupid? I'm missing it? I don't know. It feels stupid that there wouldn't be. Anyway, hello, Space Boy. Welcome, welcome. There we go. Got the stream ping. It was you, Space Boy, that had started like their own playthrough of this game. Is that right? You were on the second one? Yeah, have fun. Gosh, I hate that character. It's on Game Pass, so I'm playing. That's exactly why I'm playing through it. Yes. Although I might not have Game Pass for much longer, so I might just end up buying it. We got like a couple months, but like, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, what to do? Well, ain't that real convenient? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What to do? Ah, perfect. This looks like the response for me. Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. You want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just a minute. You don't have a clue about what happened? No, we just don't have enough information. You idiot. Right. I didn't say that. I don't know why you're jumping to conclusions here. I'm mad at you already. You said things. You did it wrong. Ah. He looks like a neckbeard. Kind of like a neck, not like a neckbeard, but like the. What does he look like? He looks like he would drive trucks, kinda like a real rough guy who drives trucks. Is that guy really him? What do you mean that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. We definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. What are you saying? That's a good sign, guys. That's a good sign. You walk in and you say, and you look at him, you're like, dang. You so did it, didn't you? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. You so did it. You're so guilty. Oh my gosh, I see it on your face. It's written all over you. You idiot. Yeah, you almost got me. Yes? So, you know I can hear you, right? This ain't like... I can hear everything. I have no idea what to do for this guy's voice. Bro's name is Will. Willpower. Do you get it? He has a lot of willpower to make. They're getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I don't want to wreck their dreams. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they will think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick, what? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Maya, you can't just go on saying, yeah, he so did it, and then 5 seconds later, he's just misunderstood. He's great. He's good. You know, he's just a bit quirky. He may kill those people, but like he's a little quirky, you know? Not like other guys. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay. Maya, this doesn't help me at all. Am I only allowed to defend people who I think are not guilty? You just defend everyone. It doesn't matter what you think it is. You try and defend them. It's not like the other guy is crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. No. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh. That looks like he has a very strange hole in his chest. I don't think you, like, stab someone. Shut up. I don't think that's a stab wound, unless your knife is very cylindrical. This one goes in the circle hole. They took off his mask, discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. I have no clue what to do with this guy's voice. I feel like I should do something funny, but like also, what do you do with this? Make him like a frickin' Discord. The samurai spear?
Yeah, it was a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
No, that doesn't work. Can you explain to me just what the steel samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. This frickin' boomer. Hey, who's new to this? You millennial. You dang millennial. No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead and character on a popular kids show. He walks the street of Neo-Ode, Texas. We're going down to Texas. Oh, maybe I can give him a southern accent.
Fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. New Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? That's me, the developer, casting some shade on the naming guy, because I really dislike him. Sucks. He's really bad at this. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning, came to the studio.
I came to the studio at 9 o'clock. We walked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal.
I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked.
They arrested me on the spot.
That's a funny way to arrest people. You're the rival in the show?
Yeah, man. I think you took it a bit too far this time.
You know you're not supposed to actually kill him, right? Just saying. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Ah, yes. Phoenix, he's sleeping. Don't worry about him. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Some action here. Oh no, you're talking about Will. I'm paying attention. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of murder. Right, Global Studios. Draw you a map. Dude, you draw a map? This is the... Have you heard of Google Maps? No, I actually use Bing Maps. Oh, of course you would. Wow, Nick, let's go. Yes, for autographs. Yep. Oh, let's examine. Let's examine. Yep. Okay, good. We smiled for the camera. And we checked the... Yep, okay. Awesome. Cool. I had to do it. For no real reason. So, you know. October. Oh, spooky. So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited? Hey, you there?
You want in? You gotta get through me.
Oh, so sorry, we're lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type you heard around about the incident and came to snoop around. You said something horrible happened. Wasting time like this. Maybe I should be a lawyer too. That was a bit. You dang millennials, Gen Z. Nick, will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. You will grow up to be exactly like her. I don't know. Oh, it's possible. This one you're being spoken to. You today. Here. Have you considered the fact that this... Frick you, you're stupid. I forgot, my bad. I forgot that you were stupid. Special kind of, got you. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star. Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Oh, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. 10 years ago, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then. I thought rock star. No, not just a star. And Dan too, he was. Hammer? The victim dummy. The evil magistrate. Did you even go to law school? He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. It's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one else thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We all know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. You know the saying, guilty before innocent. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer would live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should have heard all that. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. Got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. It's more, heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. You see this building that you're standing in front of? That is the studio. Now, you're not getting in the studio. Remember that now. That's important. So you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Just in case you forgot already. I know, you kids these days, with your TikTok, you don't got them attention spans. You're already scrolling away. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in the dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. He was the only one that walked by. He's the killer you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request and maybe I'll just let you knock in. Thanks, sir. How's the place? Is this? Wow. There's a mountain of it on the desk here. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Awesome. Is that a gate? Whoa. Yeah, that's crazy. Does that have candy in it? Free candy. It's like a studio van. Probably use it to carry around film equipment. Yep. Move. We go back. We move. We're moving. Hello. That was the studio. They all think I did it, don't they? Not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Also, we didn't talk to freaking anyone. Security lady? About the security guard at the main gate of the studio? Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. Sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She got something there. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting representation? Of course. So this will get me passed. You aren't hiding anything from me? What? No, I'd never do that. Said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. Security lady says she saw you that day. Says you were heading towards the scene of the crime. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Paris, if you want to help me, want you to help me. Well, I can speak, guys. I swear. If you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Move that there. Yeah, that'll do good. Okay. I'm new to this lawyer business. I need every advantage I get. I know, I'm sorry. Wait, you're new? Dude, why the frick would I hire you? Get out of here. Listen, I make a decent amount of money. I swear to you, on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. He's Elvis now. What'd you do? Let me do that again. What? No, I would never do that. Said you sleep? Yeah, like a baby. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. I don't know what I'm sorry, but I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Or kind of like Southern, kind of like that. New Orleans, I guess. I don't know. Security lady only thought she saw me. Alright. Well, that's that. We move. We moving. Excuse me. Here you go. Ma'am, have a look at this. We'll have a request from Mr. Bowers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think you would entrust the fates of youth such unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, Bill, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Hey. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Time to go. 50 cents. No, I'm good. We move, right? Yeah. We move. Huh. Teletubbies. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. What was his voice? Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. Oh my gosh, could these birds frickin' shut up? I saw him slipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Oh well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I got it legally copyrighted.
I say he's a character, alright. Investigation? How's your investigation going, detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, now you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so detective, I'm gonna take a look at what you got.
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Pierce through a chest with a spear.
How do we know that it was a spear?
What if it was just really strong acid and it burned a hole through his heart? You know? Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. In fact, the dead guy wasn't even there. He didn't show up to his own death. It was just the killer. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. We don't have production or anything doing anything else at this time frame. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady, what a charmer.
Huh? You're talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
And what Powers said, she's a sucker for a 40.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. A photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up at the gate, pal. Whoa! It takes photos. That's crazy.
The gate? You mean the one up the welcome side?
No. Actually, I mean the gate right over there that says Studio 1 on it. Of course I meant the gate that we're standing by. Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them because we don't have enough storage space for 24/7 video. And that is why the quality, and that's because the quality would be so low, we couldn't tell who the frick it was.
Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Someone with hard proof doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. I'm really not here to do anything to stop you. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha.
Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check that. That's all done. Wow, is that the camera?
That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. In case I didn't drill it into your head enough. What you should do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
So now we're playing on the camera ST1307. Must be the camera ID number.
Ooh, a bench. Let's go. Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on a case?
Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Yeah, what's with this? Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's holding a sign in one hand, right? Studio 1.
Why is his head not... Okay, right, you're an idiot. Acknowledge the obvious. Looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and his head broke off. Convenient. Looks like it took that tree down with it too. Okay. That's gonna be in the case. Studio 1, this is the studio where they found jackhammer's pony. Actually, that's not gonna be in the case at all, probably, and it's just a red herring. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key. Makes sense they would want to keep non-employees out. Okay. I need a card key. Excuse me. Here you go. Here. I don't know. I don't know what to give you. I was gonna give you the letter that told me to go through and see if that did anything. But it didn't. So I'm really just at a loss. I need to get a key card? Why? What's that path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down the path. Oh yeah. That way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. It's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Okay, I want to go that way. I want to go... Okay. Screw you then. Can I conveniently go all the way back? Nick, look, that security lady stuff in her face. Donuts gets all cops like their donuts, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty, yeah? I'm gonna make my life harder by giving that photo detective gumshoe. Why don't you tell us about that security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know? Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Oh, poor Hammer. He went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one seen go through here between 1 and 2. It was Powers themselves. Security camera got a good look, and then maybe it was you. What did you say? Good one, Sonny. I think so. I was joking. Oh, I said something. Who was the victim, Mr. Hammer? Probably. Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. So the brightest back in the day, making a star with it like him play the evil magistrate of the disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Security camera? Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic, it can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps the photo, apparently records the time when it takes the photo too. What if, hear me out, you walk around the gate? Crazy. But like, you could so walk behind that camera. It is not hard. Hi, it's me, Turquoise Channel King Comments. I'm on my phone. Wow, that is crazy. You're the third 3.0. There are, oh my gosh. There are 3 iterations now? This is crazy. Yeah, I just met you. This is crazy. Yeah, well, I'm bothering myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. Check them every day before going home too. I want to... Oh. That sounds like a good idea. Let's go here. Even though they tell me not to. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. It's also where we were told not to go. How thrilling. I've never broken the law before. There are 3 iterations of me. That's crazy. You should battle royale with like 100 of you guys. All, and it would be because it would be funny, you know. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. Turquoise Channel 2 comments, Turquoise Channel 3.0, and Turquoise Channel King comments. I think one of those channels thinks they're a bit better than the others. I don't know. I'd take offense if I were you. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room.
No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
What's that? Is that a window? It's crazy. Is that a vending machine?
Expecting something. Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first.
Is that a soda can?
That's crazy. I don't care. I don't care.
Moving on. I know I pushed it. I know I like selected it, but I don't care.
Let's have a look inside.
Can find a souvenir? What do you mean fine? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear, and that would be obvious murder weapon. Don't take offense because you're my friend. Okay. You don't take okay. That's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Say that first. Why? Okay. Do I have to? My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I forgot I had to push move.
Freaking. Too many buttons. This is where he was sleeping, or at least this is where he claims to use sleeping. She saw him taking a nap here today. Alright, there's a picture of him near the crime scene. Hope he's telling the truth. Examine.
Is that a bag? This must be Power's bag. Don't open it. Unemployee card key.
Studio 1. Let's take it. Borrow it. You mean borrow.
No, I meant steal. I'm keeping this after the case is done. You know me. I'm coming in here, middle of the night, and we are having rave party.
Regular suits among the costumes here. He's supposed to be his own clothes. If I had to wear one of the costumes, I'd say you were already wearing one myself. It's like someone was sleeping here.
Whoa. That's undisputable evidence. No.
Bunch of snacks, some most goodies to employees, some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger, but I don't care. I didn't ask. It's Ray Cosmetics. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Oh wow, that's my favorite episode where they talked about boogers the entire time and snot. It's a kids show, so I feel like that. If it's a really weird kids show, that wouldn't be too far off.
Nice. Nick, try this on. No, and how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at the wig?
I kind of like samurai movies. You know, maybe you would have picked that up by now. Kinda? I thought maybe.
See, my hair is still nice, like just how I like it. Oh, let's go.
That's why I came in here, actually. Just for that. I was really worried that my hair is a bit messed up from pulling it out after talking to that woman at the main gate. Oh, speaking of, hey, ma'am, you didn't see us go to that one area.
No. You want? No, I didn't mean to do that. Here. Examine. Dip. Button. Entrance. Yep. Let's go in.
Under card key it works. It opened. Alright, we're in.
For someone visiting the crime scene. Hold on a minute.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Right, it's a bit runny. Inside Studio 1. Whoa.
Studio 1. What is it? You're quiet outside. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick?
That white tape? So real. I thought we were going to be doing like movie stuff. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the Steel Samurai killed him. Yeah, well, wow. I didn't get that far in the case yet, Nick. Big spoiler. I didn't know he was guilty. Freaking stupid.
Murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Is this the tape? Whoa.
Was found. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Effective sheer stabbing wounds would at least leave a few. Probably. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Nice and clean for YouTube. Good. I don't want. We're not getting demonetized. This costs a ton, so don't touch it. It's heavier than I thought. Hey, no, you're not touching that. Oh, hey. Part is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you? Oh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. Or Laura's representing Mr. Willpowers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Willpowers, WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Hey, what happened? Can you tell us anything about the day of the murder? Yeah, I was in the studio the whole day. Wow. Already they're lying to me. They said there was no one in, and then there was this person. Yeah, I was there the whole day. I thought that isn't that a bit weird? Yeah, there was no one in the studio the whole day except for him. I know we said, like, at least during this time frame, I know we said that they were, like, doing work from here to here, and they were doing, like, but then they just kind of all left as a group. They started migrating. They all migrated to the nearest McDonald's, got a quick drink and some food for the next 4 hours. Real long. Hello, Squid-West. Welcome, Don. And then there's this person who's here. Okay. Yeah, wow. It's the only assistant on staff that day, you see? Only one assistant? Yeah, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now, and yesterday was only a rehearsal for action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. AP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. Employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yeah, that's the place. She's just so sick of this job. After eating lunch, Mr. Hammer, he went to Studio 1. And I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. You know that Mr. Powers sleep in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, you're a fine girl, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it, I'm sorry. So much for getting confirmation. We haven't found anything. Freaking be patient, I'm getting there. Jeez. Always, I want evidence this, I want evidence that. Freaking give me a second. It's the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. I was here like the whole time. I don't know why no one said anything. But like, I was also there. I could have done it. I'm just saying. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! Well, I don't know about that. Like, that day? It's about noon. Since someone was here. I just said, I have, yeah, you wouldn't believe this, actually. I have, like, I have, like, Spidey sense. You know Spider-Man? Yeah, I got, like, that. Nothing else, though. My therapist says anxiety, but I don't buy it. And I have a fear. No! So we meet again. Actually, for the first time, who the frick are you? No. I'm used to Octo-East being my nemesis. I don't know how I feel about this one. Just another clone. Wow. Oh well. Go back to the basement. Back. Get back down there. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Remember Swuibqesd Navy? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day? Did you pay attention to what I said like 5 seconds ago? No, we can no longer be thrown out. Okay, we need to install an incinerator down there. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? You were just saying. You had a lot of anxiety that day. But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security native notice them? Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I don't have any better information than that. Oh, thanks, that helps a lot. But the security lady on the spot. So, you have spidey senses. Yeah, ever since I was a child. Yeah, I think. They doesn't cut it in witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? Someone else, she must have seen him. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Ladder. A ladder. It's a step ladder. Excuse you? Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. It's a step ladder. I will not have it be discriminated to just being a ladder. It is more than that. He is more important than just a ladder. He's a step ladder. Alright? Treat him like such. Call him as such. Or I will call HR. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Girls out there. Fix a step ladder and a ladder are the same thing. Fucking wacky. I think she's a bit loose in the head. Hey, look, that's a chair the director sits in. Always want to sit in one of these. And take a look at that. One of those black and white boards that clap at the start filming. Scrooge trying to get his phone call back into basement timeout zone. Yeah, that's exactly it. Go throw him in there, Don, if you mind. If you don't mind. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl's more troubled than I thought. Yeah. I can look at the camera again. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa. I already looked at it, and then you put a check mark saying I didn't, and then you say I did. And it's just the same dialogue. Awesome. Great. That is helpful. Anything here would help? No. Maybe? So I don't really want to think too much about what just happened yet. I actually kind of just want to suppress it and suppress my feelings and become depressed. That's what I was thinking of doing. Think that's a good idea? I think so. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 o'clock p.m., right? The estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. You're sure that Powers was the only one to go here between those times? Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? You're sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cream. I want names, I want names. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Well, you were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her! She's not even a full-time employee. She may have been working all day yesterday. That's the one day she works. And every week, that's all it is. And you freaking gosh darn millennials, Gen Z, everything. She left. Well, look, it's our chance to see what we can do without time. Perfect. Computer. Yes. Go check it. You can see the photos. Yep, maybe. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? You might be a bit too old, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, you think... I think you boomer might not be able to figure it out, huh? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, we need the date of the murder. Turn on the camera at 1 that day. 1 o'clock, that's when the security guy. Enter a number. I don't remember what it was. Let's go back in the stream. Let's see, is it here? There's nothing down there anyway. I hate this frickin' birds. These bird noises are annoying. No clues here. No, that went too far.
Okay, come on. Here it is. Here it is. 307. 307. Awesome. Put that back there. Seems that you forgot to let me out of basement timeout again, West. So I did instead. What was the number again? I'm kidding. 307. There. Entered. Hey, printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Huh? That's a picture of Will Powers. It's almost like people knew it was a picture. There was a picture of him. He's the one who always wears that suit. Oh, was he not wearing a suit that day? I guess that's what the security lady thought it was him. I imagine the detective was very happy with this photo's evidence. Printed on the back, huh? October 15th. 2 o'clock, photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? It's only one. Huh. Hey, Nick! Here's this photo as evidence? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm freaking doing. 307, there's also the idea I gave to Mr. Oh, did you put it in chat before I I had to move chat away while I was looking back at the footage. So I didn't see it until it was too late. Whoops. Oh well. We'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Cracker and I gave carrot here. And what? Hey, why'd I have to be Rax? It was just a joke. No, I actually do want to show her the picture. I just feel like it would be funny. Be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it was really is that security lady. Yeah, hot to be continued. Oh, so scary. Say your progress. Absolutely not. I'll have you know, I hate progressing in video games. Rather run around the same loop over and over again. Let's do it again. I'm just kind of feeling like it, you know? Just, you know, felt right. Felt right. Guys, stop talking. I know your stuff's probably important, but like also it probably isn't.
Court is now in session for job, Mr. Will Powers.
Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact. I see.
Very well, I'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well, I call off a most familiar face. Detective Gumshoe to the stand. Oh, this guy. This clown. Hey, Gumshoe, you know, salary clown is $9,000 a year. And you're doing it for free. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. We'll explain it with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. Vent? That vent was open! Among Us! This is the main gate to the studios. Security lady that works at the studios here was here at 1 o'clock p.m. that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. So the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. Objection! Are we not counting the girl at the gate?
All the production staff were in the employee area until okay.
I didn't. Well, you should have specified that you meant in Studio 1. Fine.
Then after lunch, the victim, Jackhammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 o'clock p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
Could I accuse the girl? Technically, I got my not guilty. the assistant. Throw her under a bus.
Time of death was 2:30 p.m. Samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest with a murder weapon.
Your Honor, what if it was actually more of a prop so he wouldn't actually kill him, you know?
It's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again?
No?
Is he gonna get...
Is this my opportunity to cross-examine, or if I skip it, am I not cross-examining? I don't care. You can probably remember that. Murder weapon was a spear.
How medieval.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple. If you ask one question, and that question is,
what did security lady see at the guard station see?
Understood?
Call the security officer to stand.
Was I supposed to cross-examine him? If I said the utter... Well, now I want to know. We're just gonna skip through everything. We're gonna zoom. Speedrun. Speedrunning time. Speedrunning time. It's time to speedrun. Yes, sir. And you see this, and information. Whoa! Security lady, gate, studios. There was a studio, but deaf, free people. Yeah, and there was one person. He did jackhammer, and then he was found, and then dead. And there was a spear, and it was wild and wacky and zany. Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't give me the chance to do that. Fine. My bad. I've used to be able to cross-examine everything in the past. Okay? My bad. I didn't know. Okay? I didn't know. I would like to listen again, actually. Yep. Understood. Let's go. Yay!
Would want us to declare her name.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
There's a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
They just call me when I was younger, I was an old man, but still, the other children, these millennials these days, the frickin' Gen Z, no attention span. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will obey from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie. These millennials, they're not right. The new generation is just messed up.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony? And a witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
You say I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
Just one heck of an old bag. Whoa, it's a testimonial. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since morning. Objection! When would you define morning? Because they weren't there at 1 o'clock a.m. I checked. Well, I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. I guess it's because it didn't have flashing testimony, so I guess I should have assumed that it wasn't. Alright, now whatever. From then until 5 o'clock, murder happened at 2:30, according to me. Interestingly, because a certain man walked right by, it was Powers, man right there, and he was headed towards the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, what can we pick apart? You arrived. Yep. What sort of stuff? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question. I don't know.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know?
Observing? We're supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I'd lock the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
Sure, your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I was watching... Oh, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs, always. Never missed one in all my years.
I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through, too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. I mean, I just feel like that's bad work ethic. I don't know if that necessarily says anything. Yep. It did. Certain man. It was Powers. He was heading towards the studio. Are you absolutely sir? Saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears. Next is your chance. Tried to pull it out. I'll say it again. It was him. Okay, I didn't mean to press again. My bad. Okay, so clearly I'm supposed to do something here. Okay, not that. I think it's this photo, but like I don't really know. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. Oh, I need a sneeze. Ah, it's not coming now. Let me get this straight, old bag, or Miss Old Bag. Listen, it's kind of weird, your name. Sorry, everyone's name's weird. I don't get it. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? You were talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright.
Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? Married in a Steel Samurai, defender of Tokyo. I keep saying Texas. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course.
Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
I didn't mean to do that, but sure, let's save. It's a great time to save. To save myself from this court case. No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. Doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. We're not accusing you of being born yesterday. We actually have it on record here that you were born quite a while ago, you old hag.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man, of course I have proof.
What? Huh? I mean, Edward's just surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Make known all the information in your prosecutions ahead of time.
How was I to know? Everyone would be so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. I swear, this new generation. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me, this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edward speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Hold on. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Alright, what do you got? I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a huge mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. And look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
It's not super clear, actually. Alright, well, Miss Wright. Got to be hiding something. I'll press her until he squeaks. Can we examine the defendant to see if he has any signs of an injury? During the run through the action scene, saw Powers trip and fall. When was this? Trip and fall? Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers strained his ankle. Helped to make him better, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. Broke one of the props. It was a huge mess. Which prop? Broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai. The murder weapon? I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. A break in the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Okay. So, that happened. He sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was press? Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
That's the map.
Anyway, saw him dragging his foot where he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. Think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Gee, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see a Steel Samurai, yes? And it's clearly that this person in the Steel Samurai suit was the Powers. I suppose that's right. Sure, sir. Objection! Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities. We have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility too.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
There's more? But wait, there's more.
Time of Paul Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? And the only person I saw go to the studio between then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. You may cross-examine the witness.
Let's see. 2:30. No one else. Press on this. Are you sure? Witness answer the question. I'm going to the studio. Had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, Edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has... A little wingman has a way of skipping over important details after all, or that matter entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Okay. Let's see. It's dragon one leg, card key, guide map. Let's see this. Main gate. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong for testimony. We have to press run things. So go to studio for then. Let's press this. You're absolutely sir. Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by. Right. No one else. Is there any proof I have that someone else went through? No. Press her again. Well, before you went and got to the guard station. Before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. They locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. I have nothing. I got nothing. That doesn't help me at all. I have no evidence that would suggest otherwise. No one else. What? I could. How do you know that? Huh? Did I just explain? Get down to the young detective. After some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. That makes sense. Well, what am I supposed to use? Yeah. If the card key was in there, maybe that proves something? I mean, anything else that could be possible? Maybe that, but I kind of feel like that's stupid. Let's save. I'm gonna use some evidence and see what happens. Throw some evidence out. That did nothing. Yep. So that did not help. I was just supposed to use the photo again? Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. But it was taken by the camera at the gate. Serious, right? Yes, serious, honey. Whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here, I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer on the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you want to work at the studio, we might have an opening. Very computer printed out that photo. Notice on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 o'clock p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo 2. Photo number 2? Computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it's really was the only photo? That makes sense, but like, I don't know. Yeah.
Order, order.
Please tell the court what you mean by this. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there was only 1 data for one of the photos. Who else? Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access to security later yourself. Eh? Me, you wash your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. With the camera on the gate there twice, that means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain to this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Eddie boy, help.
Huh?
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Somehow you're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper. Something the matter with Miss Swuibqesd? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
Well, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Fucking idiots. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos, record it on the security computer, and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out 1 photo that day.
Miss Swuibqesd, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I only just now remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Come back. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, it's 2.0 though now. Turquoise channel. 2? Oh, wow, you even got abbreviations at the end. Wow. Why so many channels? I don't count on my iPad. Why don't you just have like this, why do you need to have different accounts for every device? I say a sick unexpected a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. That makes sense. Yeah. I have one more important job to do. So yep. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? I don't know. Fair enough. Turquoise channel. King comments.
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Swuibqesd.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Miss Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. I remember throwing out 1 photo that day. So, where is it? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging out. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate, so no one could get in. Those were your words?
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
He vented Among Us!
The grate has been loose for a while. Leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you there were freaks. Oh, and? They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Them millennials and Gen Z.
No, it's just the Gen Z. No, I said kids. The Gen Z and Gen Alphas. Ugh. Using this voice is gonna kill my vocal cords. Kids? So on that photo you erased?
He was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order. Let me get this straight.
You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy
Look to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well we see this type bear every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, hmm? So it would be hard, if not possible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. You're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
None of that in my courtroom. Mr. Powers. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio.
I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room.
Someone could have walked in and taken it, really?
What?
You should take better care of your stuff.
Couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume.
So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? Can we play it for one more time? For more time? We'll start talking to someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right.
And it will take them so long to shoot us down that we'll get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. I'm a pessimist. Excuse you. Hey, next time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sound like that. I can pin it. What if the kid stole the outfit and then gave it to someone? Court will now reconvene for trial, Mr. Powers. Will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? Thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person went into the studio was a boy, roughly 10 years of age. But we do have may or not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr.
Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order.
Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, beware, this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. You accuse someone who is obviously innocent. You will be penalized. Right, great. The stakes weren't hard enough. So who was this person, other than Miss Powers, that could have committed a murder?
I mean,
This innocent girl could have. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I kind of just want to pin it on the security lady, though. I don't imagine, like, I'm just trying to pin it on someone long enough that I get some extra time, right? So it doesn't matter who I pin it on as long as I can get a good enough story. And then we get some more time to look at evidence, yeah. We save here. I meant to save. I feel like I could make a decent... I already saved. Decent argument for the boy being an accomplice, but he didn't commit the murder. Of course not. Yeah, the security lady. She doesn't really have anyone backing up. It was the security lady. Wendy yelled back, "Who?" So Samurai's dragging his leg in this picture. Means whoever was in that suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Power and Hammer who knew about the injury. Security lady. Old bag. What whippersnapper? Gen X. Millennial.
gosh, I'm gonna have to stop doing voices. Or at least those two voices. They're awful.
Order, order. Is this true, Old Bag? Old Bag? It's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai's costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. She was in caution. She could point the finger at Miss Powers. It's quite obvious. I see. Excellent detective reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right, baby. Sherlock Holmes. Baby. That's odd. Isn't this time where Edward Pontius does he usually jump off objection new darning evidence? The prosecution haven't met. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What's that supposed to mean? So you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't you just sit there, do something. It's my move. Maybe now's my chance to take the soul away. Well, do we press her a little further or be like, yeah, give her a break? You know what I'm saying? What do you mean by give Granny a break? No. We press her. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers suspect in this case can be used to cast down Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I go do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks clear motive too. Indeed. I did it. Now Windbag is one of her slash act. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though. You said second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin any old man in 10 seconds stops. I was counting. Your boss, Mr. Wright. The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to your the kids and be mean to your visitors? They whippersnapper. Those Gen X kids. You know them. I have proof. Proof? Indeed. See this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows to be I so have proof. You're gonna be so whipped away with this proof. Okay. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Grant's entry into Studio 1. That's not matter at all. Well, how is he going to be that tall if we're saying that he is in the Steel Samurai costume? Is that what we're saying? Do I put that in? Or do I say like, hey, it's a spear, remember? Try this. Your Honor, your murder weapon was a samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in the photo. How could a boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. Okay, well, that works too. That works too. I wasn't sure if we were saying that the boy was the man. Or something stupid like that. No, we're saying that the boy independently did it. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. I see. Well, would witness care to comment on this? Beg speechless. This has to be you. Gotta be first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current case for today. Miss Roderick, please find more about your witness, Miss Wendy. What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. Court is adjourned. Fantastic.
Wait a second. I'm not going to sit here while you run out the barking up the wrong tree. Me. I'm talking.
None of us want you to talk. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, it's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about? By whom?
You know, wasn't that told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
For a bit, I just had to shower. How dare you? I'm kidding. This was sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. Said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. If you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why'd you keep this from court till now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do when I'm told.
This isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of Oldbag. Mr. Wright, cross-examination. Can we go back to that recess thing, actually? I don't see what this helps me. There's something in DMMs I want you to check out a stream. I will do that. Just maybe remind me. Yeah, I might forget. Want me to keep quiet about something? Some other people? Who? Who were these people? The director and the producer, for starters. The director? Should have known something was fishy. How could it have been a run-through off their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yeah, so I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
Director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2.
If you look at the guide map, here it is.
You were, like, looking down the path. Way to the left. That's where the monkey's head was falling over. Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the conversation? I think I already asked enough questions. Like, what do I feel like I gained from this? Let me see my court record. Could I prove anything? I feel like I gotta, like... This game gives me the sense that I always gotta press. That I always gotta keep going further. You know? Did she say anything? She just said there was other people there, really. One more thing, actually. They're actually in the studio? Yes, all day. When I heard about that, I'll kill this woman. Because they really like banging. I'll let them get away scot-free. Can I ask why? Can I prove that she's wrong? Get as much information as we can? Okay. So just keep pressing her? Is that what you're saying? How? This is a trial for murder. I know it's silly. They're pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. Think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at the Globe Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer, and there some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hope that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Court acknowledges the defense's point. Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldback, and more information about these other people we have been told of. I understand, Your Honor. And the day is pleasing of the trial. So, court is adjourned. When you show me as Turquoise Channel 3.0, I was actually watching you in between Carlo off and peak 30 minutes. Sorry, I meant when you saw me, I was Turquoise Channel 3.0. Yeah. I think we're gonna end off soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. I like doing it like this way, where we do like half of it one stream, half the rest. So I think that's what we're gonna keep doing. Really, it's nothing. Or should I say? Oh, I don't know what she was saying. I think I read that wrong. We'll be going down to the studios to do some investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. We'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So there's my chance to get the material for the next cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take off pressure from Miss Powers. Poor Old Windbag, I feel kind of sorry for her. I don't. This was the person I was the most happy with throwing under the bus. She wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Let's get down to the studios. She seemed like the easiest target. The kid? Ah, but he can't pick up the spear. The assistant? I just don't want to. We'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Whoa. Wacky. I like how it saves content and then asks if I can save my progress. It's two different, very different things, probably. I wouldn't know. Okay, what a day. It's not time for relaxing, Nick. I really want to relax, okay? Let me have this. Think WP's got a chance? We'll find out next time. Might check my DMs. Oh, yep. Okay. We leave now. Let me pull that on up. Let's see. There's DMs. Let me do that real quick. Okay. Let's see. Window catcher. Is this gonna do what I want it to do? No? I like that. That's fun. Okay. That didn't work. Go. I want to zoom in. Zoom in. There we go. Okay. Zit. Okay. So your designation A is. Okay, cool. Is that all you want to show me? Very, very cool. I'm chatting here on stream. And on Discord. That's so wild. Whoa. That's wacky. Whoa. I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. You definitely you've gotten pretty good at Blender and stuff. All this stuff. You British. Oh. I love this freaking meme thing I found. There's a lot here. There is a lot. That is not Blender. I didn't mean Blender. I listen, I just said a word. I meant like, yeah, I didn't mean Gmod, but I meant like whatever it is. I forgot the name. That's all it is. That's all it is. I just forgot the name. My bad. That's my bad. Anyway. Yeah. Thank you guys. How to do, I don't know how to SFM. SFM? I don't know that. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. To be fair. Listen, I just forgot the name of whatever it was you were using. My bad. Any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, join the squad if you didn't already. See you guys next time. We may or may not. I think we might stream tomorrow for a little fun, you know. I have some free time now. After now that the like testing and stuff is kind of done with, or at least it's died down a bit. Yeah.